Hello and welcome to another MineColonies Colonial Age episode. I know that the last episode has been quite a while ago and I'm totally sorry for not having updated since then, which was mostly related to me moving houses, and my ISP didn't think it was a nice way to welcome us in our new house, so I thought, oh, I'm going to let them a month without internet. So we ended up switching ISPs, and the new ISP thought he would be good in continuing the work of the previous ISP, so we've been another 2 weeks in a new ISP without internet too. So we're now sharing the internet of our neighbors, and having 5 megabytes shared is really not the top of the food chain what you're going to want. But let's head into the game. So since we're last here, quite a little things changed. So mostly the barracks got updated a bit. I finished terraforming most of this area down here, so let's check it out a bit. But those stairs are now completely terraformed here. We got 2 herders here, which still needing citizens. Check out here. Nope. We got this entire area walled off here now, as you can see, and this already existing cave basically used as an entry to make this nice little bridge here which goes into the pathway. And yeah, I'm still thinking about what I'm going to do on this side here. Maybe going to place a bunch of guards or another barracks. We're going to see. So until here everything is walled off here, and let's run to the other side really quick. So here, and here's everything walled off as well. So the only thing which is missing at the moment, the only security risk, is the connection from here through the other side of this valley to round the defense up with a final wall here. And that's one of the mining places I used to get a bunch of cobblestone because I was missing it. It's going to be part of our colony. So the sawmill is going strong here as well. And yeah, on the side of MineColonies as well as itself, a bunch of new things are in as well. Oh, I'm in game mode 1 still. Oh, shit. I was flying around checking out some new texture packs. As you can see, we got a new mechanic to render the borders of the colony. So without shaders enabled, it's a bit better. Where they're visible, those are white lines, but I think it's still pretty nicely visible because it's showing you the limitations of your colony. Let's go closer to there and we're going to see it better. Whoop. So as we can see, those walls show us where our colony ends, and it's pretty useful since it's better than the old system because it shows you exactly the limitations of the claim. So you can check here, ray comes, no, ray comes, no. So it's exactly at the chunk border. And even if you claim something with the claim command, it's going to consider this, even if it's a single chunk. And in this case, it's super useful because it shows you kind of lost chunks in your colony with a box around it and allows you to claim it. So let's run back. In this sense, I also found out what was causing those rocky chunks in the colonies and fixed it already. Whoop. Besides that, we fixed a ton of other bugs, and today, not in the time of releasing this video, but it was already when this video is going to be released, it's a few days old. I created a new release of MineColonies. It's going to be quite stable since we're working quite a few weeks on that. Ton of small fixes, created a few fixes for the crafting and delivery system as well. So I think it's a very good thing and decent progress. So on other news, we got some great news on our QI framework, which is finally finished, and we can now start integrating within MineColonies, which is going to allow us to create a lot of fancy QIs and do things people asked about for a long time, as for example integrating a QI in the warehouse. It's going to show you all chest contents and these kinds of things. That's going to be pretty easy. Besides that, we're going to be able to finish the scarecrow issues, since most of the issues with the field are actually related to synchronization issues between the client and the server. So, okay, some breads, and it just started to rain. I think it just started to get night as well, since Lena is complaining here. Yeah, the miner is going home. Here. We also, as a team, are currently working on a new, let's call it product or a project, which is Chatchain, which mostly developed by Asher with a little help of me and Orion, which is a project which allows you to link any two chat services together quite easily, and he is currently working on the client part of it. So the server part is finished, which connects different chat services, and now he has to implement a bot. So Discord bot and Minecraft bots are ready already. So this server here is connected with our Patreon Discord and also connected with the Patreon schematic server. And from there we can talk with each other. Let's check. I think Luna is around on the other server. As you can see now, it's printed like this because I am here and it's Colonial H server. It's going to print it, and this is what it's going to show on the Discord as well, so that's pretty useful. Let's check him. I think he's fine right now. And yeah, I think this is going to help us a lot to keep our community together, because this way people can play on the schematic server, Colonial Age server, and maybe future other Patreon only servers, but still communicate with each other independent on the server, which is pretty awesome, I think. Besides that, on fixes, we fixed some night issues where knights were able to attack enemies which were too far away. A bunch of schematic fixes thanks to Luna, which has been scanning those. Luna and Kugu mainly were also reworking the way we handle the schematic server, so a lot of restructuring has been going on there, and it's pretty awesome how it's looking right now. Let me check for fishing. Don't have any string. Oh, that's just enough. So, which is pretty awesome, so thanks to Luna and Kugo for that part. Besides that, our wiki has been getting updated more regularly. That's a nice tome we got there. And yeah, it's decently updated, and the link of the wiki is always going to be included below in the video. We also have, we can see from Discord, we got Asher's Lab talking here. Yeah, Asher, you should totally call that. So Asher likes to give suggestions and not actually implement them, even though he's a coder, so that's the answer he is going to get. But actually having a client which allows you to visualize schematics outside of Minecraft would be pretty nice, and it should not be so difficult to do, actually, just a bunch of work, which is the main problem. Our Structurize mod got some decent updates as well. So Structurize is now able to create shapes from equations, which similar to, oh nice, that one's getting quick, quite similar to, sorry, quite similar to World Edit. I'm too easily distracted. Which is quite nice. We fixed tons and tons of bugs with Structurize. I think it's extremely stable now, so the integration of tile entities, rotating, mirroring, all these kinds of things have been fixed since the change to the new blueprint system, and I have to say I'm extremely happy with the code base now. Code is just much more streamlined, much more maintainable, and thanks a lot to JTK, who created blueprint system, integrated it into Structurize, which, if you don't know him, is the author of the Dark Roleplay mod as well, which he created this blueprint system for. Oh, that's nice. So, and a question we get quite regularly is about, what about 1.13? Yep, we are also working on 1.13. So since we want to avoid having too much things to do 2, 3, 4 times, we actually are creating a small library which is going to be an intermediate between Forge and Minecraft and MineColonies and Structurize, etc., and between all our mods in general, which is going to make porting much easier in the future. Check. Yep, you can help me. You need spruce wood. I don't even have spruce here, so I gotta get to the warehouse and get some spruce for her. So, something which is quite new, which I created a bit ago, is the decoration block. So the decoration block is a block which allows you to make decorations more easily. So at the moment, decorations are pretty difficult to handle, because you just place the decoration in the world, and if you want to repair it, you place the decoration on top of it, and if you want to upgrade it, yeah, there is actually no way to upgrade it. So for that reason, we created the decoration block. I think we can see it here as well. Here, the small ones, the decoration controller, and creators of the schematics of the decorations, they can add this at the same position, similar to the hot blocks, into a decoration, and it basically allows the player to repair, upgrade, you repair and upgrade a decoration, which is pretty nice. For example, we got a decoration for the walls inside now, I think, which has several level of walls. So you can place like small fence wall, and it gets upgraded to a small block wall, and eventually it's going to get full-blown wall with a walkway on top of it. So that's much easier to have some progression in the game. And for that reason, actually, we also created a small competition. We don't have any ingots. Nope. Pickets. We created a small competition where everyone can participate if they want to. It's a player house competition, and the exact rules for the competition, of the building competition, is on our forums, and if I don't forget it, I'm going to link it in the description below as well. Yeah, you can work for me, that would be nice. So, that is a really good use case as well for it, because players have been requesting this for a long time as well, the way to upgrade, repair decorations, and work on these kinds of things. We fixed delivery priority in the buildings. We added additional support for dynamic trees, which are bigger than the normal dynamic trees. We made that barbarians actually now attack the correct colony. So not like in the last videos where we got the message about the barbarians and we couldn't see them because they were spawning closer to another colonies than ours because of the rendering range. They would attack the other colony, like overwhelming barbarian herd for a small colony, which was a pain, which we finally fixed as well now. I think that's the main TLDR of what has been done since then. Crusher and Sifter are very good workers, which working very nicely on our kind of colony server. It's actually at the moment even more popular than our 112 server, so as soon as we have 113 version out, we're going to make 113 per version for you guys. So let's see. The MineColonies shorts was something I was able to continue doing because I could upload those a bit more easily because those were already short videos. And one of the things I showed as well is that you can now have the hiring mode in a building as you want. So you can have the colony on automatic and certain buildings on manual, or the opposite, having the colony on manual and certain buildings on automatic. So for example, you want manual hiring, but actually you want your guards to be assigned automatically, so you always have some, which is quite possible now. So let's sleep really quick. So we're going to start porting Structurize and Multiblock, probably as few of the first mods to 113, and we're going to notify you on our Discord with the updates role, so make sure you have the updates role assigned if the update is finished to 113. How's the cook doing? I'm hearing a skeleton. Not up here. Bet she's probably in some... Really? That's a space where I would never have guessed to find a skeleton. So these airspaces in the schematics we also have to fix, because that's pretty bothersome. Let's get back this here. And this one also has it. Funny. Only possible to see because of the log mod, which makes those round, else would have probably searched them for forever. So check here. I think I'm going to feed these workers here to get some additional progress going on our colony. And as always, I'm going to see you in the next video. See ya.